Hey, what's up, Scorpio? We're here to do Scorpio now. What does Scorpio need to know? Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? Right? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? I know y'all like, why she just peeked in the camera and then disappeared? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? 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 Manifestation mode, huh? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? I love these cards. Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? By the way, that was at the bottom of the deck. That's why I said manifestation. This is the Magician. Merlin. What does Scorpio need to know? 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 I feel the energies. It's like, it's funny. What does Scorpio need to know? It's about the curiosity is what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to laugh at any one situation. What I'm laughing at is just the energy of like curiosity, and then it's like full moon energy. Yes. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay. Someone has a cruel way of talking to Scorpio, or Scorpio, you're cruel with your words. But someone is very cruel with their words here. Someone is very cruel with their words here. Someone is cruel with their words. And then they come back apologizing like if nothing happened. Something ain't right here. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Someone has been crying, emotionally distressed, emotionally broken behind these cruel words. So someone is basically manifesting a breakup. You know, oh, I don't know what the fuck we doing together type of cruel words is what I hear. And that works. You know, you can go ahead and say, oh, what's the point of us being together? And guess what? You will be eventually separated because the words themselves are spells. Some people don't even notice that you're casting spells on your own, yourself. You don't watch what you say, and you say it, and when it happens, you start regretting and start crying over spilled milk, and blinded to see the reality of what you did. You did it. You did it. You did it yourself. It's like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, the big comfy couch, Lunette the clown and Molly her little doll. How she would always, at some time of the show, she would be like, hey, who made this big mess on the couch, right? She'll be standing on the couch or something like that. I got kids, so there's certain cartoons that I know about. She would say, who made this big mess? With her one hand or both hands on her side of her waist. Talking about, hey, who made this big mess? I did, didn't I? And she would take recognition about being the one who made the mess. And what she would do is, she would do the 10-second tidy or something like that, tidy up. And, it's a 10-second tidy. But, when a child, you talk to a child and you tell them 10 seconds, a 10 seconds would probably feel like an hour to them, you know what I'm saying? But we're adults. So in this situation, it's like, it'll take more than 10 seconds. It'll take more than an hour. It would take probably even 6 months to a year to fix someone's heart after you've done fucked it all up, Whether it's you, Scorpio, or the other person who's doing this, but someone is cruel with their words here. To the point where you'll sit by yourself and cry because it keeps playing over and over again. In your heart more than your head, you hear and feel these words. And this is such a fucked up way to feel. That's what I see here. Someone who likes to cast spells with their mouth, don't know how to watch it, and then when it happens, it's not them. It wasn't them. Oh no, it wasn't them. Someone may be too strict in a relationship, in some type of relationship here, whether it's romantic or, it is romantic, but someone is maybe expecting what they can't even give. They're expecting a traditional type of love relationship, and they don't even give a quarter of that tradition into the relationship, into making efforts to make it a traditional thing. This person probably is the type of person to talk shit but don't walk it. They don't walk what they talk about. They don't put action, is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You know that song with what is it, Migos and Drake? Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Right. Putting action into your words, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you don't want to be here no more, then leave. You be the ones, because if I'm breaking up with you, you right away want to be, oh, so that's how you want it to be? Oh, that's not. Don't you hate that type of shit? When someone tells you they don't want to be with you, or that they'll start accusing you, maybe making false accusations like, oh, maybe you want to be with that one over there because he or she got money, more money, or, you want to be with her because she got a nice butt, or nonsense like that. And then once you're not in the equation because you don't want to deal with that type of drama, even if you're not doing anything and you're not with the girl with the big butt, or you're not with the nigga that got more money, it's like they'll come and say, I knew that's what you wanted. I know that's what you want. That's what you want. This is crazy. That's manipulation. That's trash. You know what I'm saying? People need to grow up before they get into a relationship, or heal from past hurts before they get into a new one. Because then they come with that type of energy into a new relationship and fuck up someone genuine, someone who's traditional, someone who is good, fuck them up, fuck their mind and their heart up to think that everyone in this world is the same. You know what I'm saying? That has to stop. That's a worldwide cycle nowadays. You know what I'm saying? What is it? It's a worldwide cycle to be with bitches who have antibodies and shit like that, or with the niggas who sag they pants and have cocky stains in their fucking underwears, and that's the move. Oh yeah, you must be with one of them, because if you with a man who wears his pants on his waist with a belt and goes to work and he's a serious man and comes back and gives, nearly his whole check, not the whole check, but nearly his whole check to his woman, he's not cool. He's a piece of shit. He's stupid. No, he's not. That mental shit right there is what's fucking up this world in many ways. You know what I'm saying? If that woman doesn't have a Kim Kardashian butt, she ain't the type of woman for you, bruh. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Because that could be the most genuine and loyal woman in that, man's life, and is the right woman, and his boys or his family members, she got an ugly body, ain't she ugly, that's the stupidest shit, that's not tradition, okay? And some people made it tradition, some people made it cool, some people made it the wave, some people made it that's what it is supposed to be like. No, you got it all wrong, because if you want a traditional type of marriage, a traditional type of relationship, go back and watch Romeo and Juliet then. And we're not talking about no advanced modern Romeo and Juliets. Go back to the black and white movies. And you look at the way these people dress and act. Because you don't have to do it that way. But what I'm trying to say here is that someone is not about it. Someone who talks, and that's all they are. Talk. Just to look cool. Just to have the coolest chick or the coolest guy. You know what I'm saying? But they all full of shit. No substance with this person's words. No actions. No nothing. And they like to be cruel because they think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe their boy manipulates and beat the hell out of their girlfriend, or because her girlfriend's uses men for money or whatever. Let me use this one. And you're an unhappy person. You cause cruelty. You're not there for love. You're not genuine. There's no loyalty. But pain. That's all there is there. Pain. Crying. Hurt. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? If you're involved with someone and they make you feel embarrassed, you're in the wrong relationship, homie. You're in the wrong relationship. You're with the wrong person. Because when you love someone, you don't feel shame. You don't feel embarrassed. No. It's all about talking to your spouse. Hey, maybe let me buy you something I would like to see you wearing. That's much better. You know what I'm saying? But being shameful of walking down the street with someone and claiming that you love them and you don't want to go out there, you don't want to be seen with them, there's something not right about that, Scorpio. There's something not right about that, and that's the energy I'm picking up right here. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Someone coming with an apology, but still some hidden bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not genuine. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? And Scorpio, you're not yourself. You're not yourself. You are being who this person wants you to be. You're confused with yourself. And it's time to transform. End some type of toxic cycle here with yourself. Like you're letting yourself be made into somebody who you're not, Scorpio. Yep. It's time for you to move the way you want to move, not move the way they're telling you to move. You're letting somebody guide you into temptation, whether it's temptation for drugs, whether it's temptation for alcohol, whether it's temptation for sex, whether it's temptation to do favors for money scams, whether it's temptation to do what they like but never what you like. They are never tempted to do what you like. They are never tempted to take your advice. They're never tempted to buy that curtain the color you want it. It's always about them, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? See what I'm saying? It's like tradition would be the happy life, happy wife, vice versa, the happy husband, cooking, all that type of stuff. But that's not what it is. It's like an illusion. The getting married, the man being taller, and that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just an illusion. Because if the love of your life is a midget and you're ashamed to walk out in the street with a midget and you claim you love them, that's not love. It all starts with yourself. If you feel comfortable walking out by yourself with shitty underwear, sagging pants, or with a big fake, then that's loving yourself regardless of what anybody thinks. And you will eventually find somebody who loves you like that, who lives like that, and who likes to live artificial, or who likes to live nasty, who likes to sit somewhere and leave a stink or whatever, a stench or whatever, and people will eventually love each other like that. You know what I'm saying? But here in this picture, it's too much of opposites. And there's no attraction in this opposites. You know how they say opposites attract? There's no opposites attract here. There's someone getting what they want and the other person wanting to get out. That's what's here. Someone wants the baby, the other one doesn't. Someone wants pets, the other one doesn't. There's no compatibility here. There's no happiness when there's no compatibility. People are just being together for some type of benefit. There's some type of benefit here with both, whether it's because of looks, because of money, because of living ways, something that makes you both feel like this is the one. And one person is like, no, and the other person is like, whatever. Because I'm getting what I want out of it. Someone is not on that level of the other person. So maybe someone has an open heart and the other one is just about money. Someone loves and the other one is just there for the benefit. Or because that one looks good. Someone is there because of the love and the other one is there because of the looks. Ooh, this one is gonna is burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? And that's the upcoming near future where this is still going to be a burden. It's going to become a burden. Because what's said is said already. You can't take back what you shot out of that mouth towards this individual. Somebody's going to get left in the cold, or somebody is going to make themselves be left in the cold because they're tired of it. Someone is probably going to be saving up money and leave because they're tired of being mistreated and talked to like they a rag on the floor. Like they are a nothing but a rug, a welcome rug where you step on it. You know, somebody's not willing to sacrifice any more into this situation. Somebody might be pregnant and about to give birth, and once they give birth, this person is not putting in, and somebody's leaving with their baby because they're tired of the mistreat and they don't want to raise their child like this. They don't want to sacrifice their child through some type of maybe some type of violent situation if they stay involved. So they're going to get out. They're going to get out. Somebody here, there might be an age difference here too, Scorpio. There might be an age difference here. Someone is a little bit more mature than the other, or way more mature than the other, and they know better than to be raising a child around so much shit with no love and no respect, and two people at each other's throats and being cruel. You can't raise a child around someone who's calling their mother a hoe or calling their father a piece of shit. You can't raise a child like that. So this person is like, common sense. I'd rather be in the cold and raise my child, you know what I'm saying, without their father in a way, than to raise them like this, or without their mother, whichever way it goes, you know. Something is a burden. Something is about to be let down, fall apart. One or the other. Someone is leaving. An immature individual because their mouth is too much to handle. And if there's no baby involved here, because if there is a baby involved, this baby needs you. This child needs the mother. You know what I'm saying? And a mother in distress while pregnant, and then having the baby under that type of distress and all that can cause a lot of damage to both the mother and the child. You know what I'm saying? So, actions speak louder than words. Sometimes when somebody's saying cruel words and doesn't want to be around, well, there might be somebody else involved. When they're mistreating you, there could be somebody else who they're more interested in, and they just don't know how to say it. They have no reason to break up with you because you're not the one who's being disloyal and nasty or wanting someone else. So they don't know how to break it down to you because they know that there might be drama or whatnot. With Scorpio, you're going to get drama if you're being disloyal. With Scorpio, if Scorpio's the one home being loyal and all that, whoever's involved with a Scorpio cross watcher, you know, this is a Scorpio reading right here. What you need to know. You know what I'm saying? This is exposure, and you're going to get it. You're going to get exposed, cross watcher. If you're the one fucking around, Scorpio's not the one. You know, you ain't gonna get it easy to let go of a Scorpio without a great, solid explanation. Okay? You could have a stick shift BMW, and Scorpio is gonna make that shit a squished metal, ready to be trashed type of car. Believe me. The strength of a Scorpio when it comes to a car, stick shift, whatever, that stick shift is going to be trash. The tires, I mean, when it comes to Scorpio destroying, Scorpio doesn't play when it comes to a destruction, self-destruction, or the destruction of somebody who's freaking breaking their heart. That's all I can say right here. You know, Scorpio is crazy. When they're in love and they love hard, and they will destroy you for breaking their heart. They're gonna make sure that they get you before karma does. That's just how it is. Okay? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? No balance. There's no balance. Whether you have kids, whether you have pets, whatever way you try to work things out with this person and try to stay in a happy family, happy union, there's no balance here. There's no balance. There's no happiness. There's no dancing. There's no going out. There's no interest. There's nothing. There's nothing. What does Scorpio need to know? So, what does Scorpio need to know? Yep, it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion because one got options and the other one doesn't. What does Scorpio need to know? The apologies. The apologies and being bored of the same shit. An apology, you're bored. You don't even want the apology. You don't even want to go back. Somebody's being blocked. Somebody's being blocked. And the person who's blocking the other is the person who's going to fix themselves and be better. What does Scorpio need to know? I almost said Taurus. Ain't that some shit, Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? Maybe Scorpio's going to handle it like a Taurus. Or maybe Scorpio uses more of that Taurus energy, being soft-hearted and all that, and not self-destructive and not destroying nothing. And that's what helps the situation get better sometime down the line in the near future, where you might have been like, yeah, I'm not even going to go down that road of being dramatic and extra because I'm giving the best of me to this shit that treated me like shit. Hell no. That's what I see here. That's the energy I'm picking up. That Scorpio is not going to do what I said. See, Scorpio can fuck some shit up. I'm telling you, yo. And Scorpio is doing it the nice way right here. Scorpio's taking pain and agony instead of fucking you to fuck up. Whoever you are, whoever you're involved with. Whether it's Pisces, Cancer, another Scorpio, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo. I see all of them here. All the signs here. Could be anybody. Okay? Oh, boy. What does Scorpio need to know? Give me one more card, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know? There we go. Yeah. It's something about the guardian angel looking over you. Someone who loves you looking over you. There's no stability here. That's the reason why you don't want to accept this apology. You're bored of it. You know there's not going to be nothing stable here. It's going to have you nothing like this, just like this. Because the thing is that this person might have more than one. There might be some type of third party situation here. If you're not the one who's pregnant, Scorpio, somebody is pregnant and you don't know it. And that's the reason why this person has nothing but cruelty and makes you cry and puts you down. You know, there's not going to be no more juggling because somebody's about to be exposed. Somebody's watching, somebody's doing some type of, you know, it's like options. There's options here and it's known. It's known. Somebody's leaving. Somebody rather be in the cold. That's what I'm trying to say here. There's breakups. There's breakups here. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Somebody's sneaking and about to be exposed. I'm telling you right now. Somebody's sneaking around and is about to be exposed. Somebody's being a sneaky person, stealing happiness, stealing joy, stealing time. And it's about to be revealed. With this full moon, a lot of stuff is about to be revealed. So just know. Just know. Just know. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What else does Scorpio need to know? 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 Ooh, okay. Someone is not going to be stuck anymore. What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? Someone who's not going to be stuck anymore in the upcoming future. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, you know what? We're going to take these because Scorpio needs to know. What does Scorpio need to know? Not being stuck anymore in no type of partnership. Loving yourself. What does Scorpio need to know? No more burdens because you're loving yourself. You took the step to move away from competition, from lies, from manipulation. Yes, from sneakiness. You moved away from that. You moved away. You decided to walk away. You don't care. You rather be left in the cold or leave the person in the cold and just move on. You're bored of this shit. You're tired of somebody lying to you and hiding money, hoarding money, something that belongs to you. Like you can't even get any type of pleasure out of anything in this situation because you're being controlled. You're being controlled. You're being guided the wrong way. And somebody's going to continue to try to manifest you back. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Yep. What does Scorpio need to know? This person is going to be hurt. Same way they did you. Mentally fucked up. Because you don't want them back. Because you know. Because you know. Yep. Transforming. Now you're transforming in the future. Finding the strength to continue to do the knowledge and the wisdom on the situation. And learning from your mistakes. Learning from what you let this person do to you. To not fall back into that situation. That's what I see here. Yep. Yep. Learning from it. Learning from your mistakes and not putting yourself back into that predicament to make those same mistakes again of letting yourself be hurt and dealt with like this. Because you deserve to be loved. That's why. The Hermit. Solitude. Because you're doing the knowledge from someone who has wisdom, listening to your elders, listening to someone who's older than you, female guiles maybe. Maybe you're going to church and looking for guidance, some type of religious beliefs to seek peace. You found the strength to move forward into something that's more logic and meaningful in your life. And you feel better alone. You don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to that place that had you so fucked up. It feels good to be free and alone. You don't want to go back to that sad home. What does Scorpio need to know? What else does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Any more cards for Scorpio? There was no stability there. You're not going back to that. You're not going back to something or someone you know, that was causing you instability, that was not wearing their heart on their sleeve, that were embarrassed to walk out with you in public. You don't want to go back to that. You'd rather be alone than with bad company is what I see here, Scorpio. That's what I see here. You'd rather be alone than with bad company. Let me get an oracle card, Spirit, for Scorpio. Let me get an oracle card for Scorpio. Let me get an oracle card for Scorpio, please, Spirit, and thank you. Let me get an oracle card. I already pre-shuffled. I always pre-shuffle before every reading anyway, so. Let me get an oracle card for Scorpio, Spirit. Let me get an oracle card. Let me get an oracle card. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, Scorpio. What you need to know is divine sensuality, making love, and erotica. This is in the reverse, though. This is the number 22. 2-2. Okay? We are in that year. So let's look for the message in reverse. Okay? This is how the card looks in the upright. Because this person broke you. This person broke you down. This person made you feel less than who you are. This person never made you feel sexy. This is how you still feel. That's what you need to be working on. This one right here is visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel, but it's not in tune. You're not in tune with your third eye chakra. You're not in tune with your intuition. So, you know, getting in tune with the beliefs and solitude will help you get there soon. You'll be there. 22, divine sensuality in reverse. There may be mistrust and even some hatred of the body. The mistrust and hatred of women. The mistrust and hatred of the sensual world. This is often expressed by choosing to believe that sex and people who love and enjoy sex and keep it sacred are in some ways inspire and only desiring to tempt you. That they will not fulfill their promises. See, this person broke you. This person made you feel that everyone is the same. It may be some time since you experienced true physical intimacy with another or with yourself, and it is an area of your life which is calling to be awakened. Orgasm may be challenging to reach, and there can be sexual dysfunctions. Sex is not a sport or a competitive game with only one outcome. It is about expression and interweaving, and it is a journey into the soul of another via the body. If this can be understood, and if you are brave enough, this can be recreated within a relationship whose sexual spring has run dry, or relationship can be created with another that is sensually and spiritually fulfilling. Not on the same page. If you're not on the same page, nothing is going to work out. I'm telling you right now, Scorpio. It is time to accept that there are so many ways to love. You may be judging another's sexual preference and lifestyle, but you are beginning to discover that there are many ways in which love is expressed physically. Embrace the rainbow that is love manifest. So don't think that every woman or every man is the same. If you were hurt because this person chose another woman who you feel look better than you, then you need to fix that up within yourself. You need to accept yourself for who you are again in life, and accept that you are for someone and someone is out there for you. If you are a man, the same thing goes for you. Just because you wear your pants up on your waistline and you don't sag them doesn't make you less of a man. So whoever you are, Scorpio, man or woman, you got broken down so sadly by this person, okay? And you need to pick your head up and, like I said, love yourself. And I see you doing it. It's here in your near future where you're loving yourself, okay? It's going to take some time, but you're going to get there, you know. This one is number 37. And it's visions. And it's in the reverse. So let's read that one too. Okay. Number 37 is 3 plus 7 equals 10. And 10 is completion. Ending. For a new beginning. Okay. Take it how it resonates. Alright. And then 2 plus 2. The 22 is 4. Divinely protected. So visions in the reverse. Dismissing flashes of insight and visions that occur as imagination or fantasy. Feeling they could be deceptive and dangerous. Pushing visions to one side and not looking at them. Or over-examining them and seeing them as special and worthy of enormous study and attention. So much so it is out of balance. It is time to gently observe the flashes of sight and the moments where you see with your non-physical eyes. It's what you feel. You know what I'm saying? What you feel in your gut. You feel that this wasn't right to stay in. You felt that it wasn't right when they mistreated you and they said what they said. Those cruel words, cruel intentions, the type of sex that you would have. It was limited. You were having sex when this person felt like it, not when you wanted it. So you felt unsexy, you felt unwanted, you know, things like that, of that nature is what's coming out in this reading. It's like Stella got her groove back. Let's see. Scorpio. You know, you need to get back in tune with yourself. With, you know what I'm saying? Take it back to who you were before you got involved in any type of romantic relationship. How did it all start? How did anybody ever start flirting with you? And why? You know what I'm saying? Look at yourself in the mirror. Maybe you want to dye your hair. If you're a female, you want to dye your hair different. If you're a guy, maybe you want to change up your fashion or something like that. Maybe you want to change up your haircut, or you want to cut your hair, or you want to let it grow, something different. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel better about yourself, but don't give in so quickly to anyone. Analyze, follow your intuition, you know, but accept love, accept flirtatiousness, accept those things. Don't think that everyone is out to do you the way this person did you or is doing you, you know. Scorpio, I hope it all works out for you. I wish you luck with these situations in your life, and peace out.